The next thing that a physician would do would be to do the provider discharge instructions and follow-up orders as necessary itself. So going to the provider instructions, clicking on the add button here, it automatically will open up templates for me. If you previously have had discharge instruction templates built, those will display for you here. I'm going to go ahead and double click on this version here. It opens up for me. There are just a few fields that we need to address. The very first one is discharge diet, going through and documenting what the diet should be. Let's go ahead and indicate that it should be a diabetic 1800 calorie. The next one is to click on activity. What will we like the patient to do? I'm going to go ahead and indicate resume normal activity. I'm not going to be concerned about the return to work. If I click on that, it opens up a calendar and I can choose a date itself. I'm going to go ahead and skip that for a moment and go right down below to call your primary MD for an appointment. I'm going to go ahead and here and type next week. And then finally, additional instructions. This is where we can free text additional instructions that you specifically have for the patient itself. If you have the text built, that can be built for you. If you have standard text that you normally give to the patients at discharge itself, that can be built. It would show up in the text area here. But for right now, follow up with your primary care physician regarding medications to resume taking at home. That's an example there of what possibly could be put into the system. So last thing I'll do is click on submit in the bottom right. It'll give me a preview of the report itself. If everything is fine, I'll go ahead and sign it. If I want to keep it as a draft, I can click draft. Now, this is one thing that's important, is that the instructions, you can, if you assign them, you can make an addendum, but you can't change the content itself of the information that's being put in here. So one of the things you want to do is that you want to evaluate, do you want to keep this as a draft status or go ahead and actually e-sign it itself. So I'm going to go ahead and choose to e-sign it. I'll enter my PIN number, and it files the actual instructions themselves. So that is the provider discharge instructions itself. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here.